And then I love living in this area because the pumpkin patches, you don't have to go all the way to Huber's. I mean, I know Huber's are our friends and we like it, but do. Thomas Dairy Farm, the Super Mario maze opens this weekend. That's over at Thomas Dairy Farm. If you've been out there, if you're going toward Lakers, I mean, everybody loves Lakers. It's a legend. It's be up on the left. I think you can kind of see Central Hardin from that part of 62. Litchfield Road, wherever you want to call it. It's very close to Central Hardin. They're opening this weekend. They also did a fabulous Sunflower Festival that I went to a few weeks ago. I've never done a Sunflower Festival. They also do a great Christmas thing. Mink Walters, they are opening this weekend as well. Crawford's, which I could walk to if I had a nice little sidewalk on 210, but thank you, County, I do not. But if I walk around the corner, I can see Crawford Farms. They're opening next weekend, and the Pumpkin Wagon is already open, so all that's going on. I will be hitting out the haunted theater in Radcliff. They're gonna give me a special sneak peek for them and some other haunts. I know that I usually team up with Kaylee Buchanan and Lindsay Akers of Hardin County Honda to do the trunk or treats and all that stuff, so we'll have that going on too. But that's all I got for this week, but it was quite a lot.
That was quite a bit going on. If you guys own businesses or work for people and you guys have updates, you can always just send them to our just private messages on Facebook, or send Nate a PM on his page.
Not him.
And especially if you're opening or anything like that, or making a big change in what you do, make sure you guys let us know.
Yeah,
we do our best.
I was going to reach it out. It's the easiest way. I know that Bradshaw last week said he didn't know who I was until somebody let me know. Just reach out, send me a message, tag me in a post. A lot of these people that I've built relationships with, Little Charlie's, Bradshaw's, Social on Maid, Hub House, other places, that just let me know. Somebody tags me and said, "Hey, Nate, you might want to know this. I don't charge at all. Eventually, we might be revenue, but we are pre-revenue for now. But yeah, just let us know. We'll get it out there. I love new businesses. I kind of like the backstage stuff. I got to go backstage. I like Proof Golf to see what they were doing. Cosmic Golf, I documented all their stuff. Malibu Jags, I documented. So yeah, just give me a heads up. I love going out there. Probably on a weekend or a morning because I work second shift. But just let us know.
All right, we got a comment from Danny O'Brien. The new smoke shop should do well. You can pick up your smokes either coming to or leaving from working out at the gym next door.
It's almost like doing, you got your dumbbells. So if you're smoking or drinking, you got your workout too. So.
I hate to make fun of the location, but a few years ago, we had a Weight Watchers right next to Baskin Robbins by John Hardin.
That's great.
Product placement at its finest.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll move on to events with John now. Thank you, Nate.
Yeah.
What you got for us? It looks like a bunch of events.
We've got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, very, very, very much. So starting out today, we got the YPN bingo at Social on Main. It's a boombox bingo where pretty much they play a song. You know it. You mark it off on your cards. It's a fun event. Teddy over there on Social on Main runs that. Real fun time. It's 6:15 to about 8:30. Also, local expert Connie Wade is hosting a live webinar today at 3 p.m. So after you're done with us, go ahead and log on. It's about food sensitivities, how they happen, and how to decode them. It's at go.wadewellness.org or /webinar. Again, so if you have any kind of problems, you think, oh, I don't know why, she can maybe help you out with that. Tomorrow, we got the farmers market, 9 to 12, down on Peterson Drive. So if you want some food, maybe somebody let me know if they have some pawpaws down there. I'm still looking for pawpaws. It's pawpaw season. I still haven't found any. I need to go out looking in the forest though. Also, I mean, they're good. They're so good. And I've had my little fix from the AL8 pawpaw, but it's not the same thing. At the State Theater, we also have the Way Back Wednesday. They're playing The American President, $5 entry fee to that. So that's at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. So if you don't get the first one, there they are. There's those pawpaws. They're so good.
I'd help you out there, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. They're amazing. Like I said, you can put them in the fridge and you pull it out. It's almost like custard, like a cold like cream custard, but it's amazing flavor. So Thursday, got a long day Thursday, starting out with the business breakfast, big business at breakfast at the Calvin Community Center in Radcliff. It's a networking event with Larry Horn. So Check that out. Also, the toddler and preschool story time at the Hardin County Public Library, 10 to 11 a.m. Hardin County Farmers Market again in the evening, 5 to 8 p.m. And also got John Langley is playing a little guitar during that time as well. Food trucks will be out there. It'd be a good time. Gracie Yates is going to be at Tavern in the Garden. If you guys haven't heard Gracie Yates, you are missing it. I know Kevin said he's heading out of town. I guarantee he would be there to hear her play Snake Farm. If you all haven't heard Kevin or her play the song Snake Farm, you're missing out. It's a amazing love story. A little too much to go into right now, but it's a great song. Also, starting the RiverDays Festival, which is gonna be a fun time at the Veterans Memorial Park at West Point. It's a West Point festival. They got food trucks, golf park poker run, and karaoke at 7:30.
I think I have something up on screen on
A
it.
little
But
image for that. Awesome, yeah.
I also have it. If you go to hardinlocal.com on our link tree there, I put like a weekend events PDF there, and it has these different things we're about to talk about, these different days, all in one PDF that you just look at, so you know what's going on.
That's right. Yeah. So again, also the Heartland Quilt Show starts day one. It's at the Hardin County Extension Office, showcasing local quilts from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday. Upton Days, day number 1. I think we might have a little screenshot of what's going on for that as well. Starts on Friday. A beauty pageant, Jeff Bates acoustic show. It's free. Donations are welcome. Really.
But like I say, it's there on hardinlocal.com. You can find this PDF that has all this in there, so I'm not going to keep switching to it.
And then also we've got the RiverDays Festival. Again, day number 2 at West Point. More vendors, food trucks, Meatloaf Tribute. That sounds like a good time. Love on the Dashboard, right? It's a good song.
I think your camera went off, John.
Can everybody hear me?
I think you're having
buddy.
might be having some connectivity issues.
Let me switch out. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. We can't see you.
Oh, can't see me. Oh man. Well, I mean that's not
Sorry,
the
John
worst thing in the
Cena.
world, right? I mean, I feel like my voice is a lot better than the way I look. I'll tell you that.
Let's go with that.
As long as there's no distortion on like what it sounds like. I mean, we just keep rolling, right?
Yeah,
Just keep rolling. I'll replace you with these slides, There we go. Go for it. But I do think we're losing him on audio some too. So while he's struggling, I'll go take back where he was at. We were on Friday. We were talking about Upton Days, day 1. They have a beauty pageant and a Jeff Bates acoustical concert at 7:30 p.m. at the Upton Community Center. Free donations are welcome. Also, RiverDays out in West Point. Let's get John back. There you go. You're back, sir. Can you hear us, John? We'll give him a few minutes there. I'll keep going. RiverDays Festival Day 2, West Point. They're gonna have vendors, food trucks, mini golf, games, Meatloaf tribute. I don't know what a Meatloaf tribute is, but
Meatloaf the artist, I think.
Oh, okay. Shows what I know about Meatloaf, the artist. And then there's also going to be a mullet contest, which I think would be real interesting. Let me get John back on. There you go. Can we hear you, though? That's the real question. He's still struggling. We can hear you now, John, if you can't hear us. So we'll give him a second. And then we also have the big final concert. We also have the big final concert at Freeman Lake with countywide and then Winkle and the Spirits. And that will be on Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. We have a standalone video on our page about that, but that'll be out there at the Emerald Cathedral at Freeman Lake. We actually had Matt Deneen on last week, and he was talking. And then there's also going to be a Hope Rising banquet, sunrise children's service. I don't know if it's a sunrise because it says 6 p.m. Elizabethtown. And this is going to be supporting local children's services. We'll try to find more out about that event and stick it on the link tree. Also, high school football games. You want to talk about that real quick, Nate?
Yeah, big weekend. Central Hardin and Fort Knox are both being Louisville. Central Hardin's playing Cal, the defending state champion. So that's a tough one for the Bruins. Fort Knox is going to Louisville Valley. John Hardin will be going down to Lebanon to play Marion County. All right, wait, John Hardin might be home. Take that back. I think John Hardin's home against Marion County, and Etown is home against Nelson County. I know that all these are 7:30 kickoffs until we flip over to fall back, and then usually they go to 7. So usually it's 7:30, which would be good because it is a bit of a hot weekend right now. That's all going on. So 4 games for the area for the Hardin County teams this week.
All right.
I forgot
John,
where North Hardin was at. I might have to check that.
I think we don't have that on the list. If you find that, let me know. John, can you hear us yet?
Yeah, let me go back and check that.
I'll mute him for now. But we'll keep on going. Saturday, we have quite a few events, it looks like. Can you hear us, John? Just shake your head if you can hear us.
No, he can't.
We got Hardin County's Farmer Market, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at 200, Peterson Drive. They're going to have that Saturday morning. And also the Scouts BSA Troops 829 Craft Fair will be 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at First Presbyterian Church in Elizabethtown. Also, again, you'll have more Upton Days on day 2. The parade lineup starts at 9 a.m. There'll be food trucks, kid zones. The kid zone, I think, is 11 to 1:30 with $10 you can pay for unlimited rides. And then we also have something called a Mystical Moon Market, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Pritchard Community Center on Saturday. There'll be vendors with oddities, arts, jewelry. I think it was $5 admission. Kids 12 and under are free. And there's also going to be a bilingual story time, 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 at the Hardin County Public Library. And then also Colesburg Baptist Church Fall Festival and Fish Fries, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday. They're going to have the games and stuff at 3 p.m. and then they'll move to the fish fry at 5 p.m. And it's a family-friendly community event that you can take your family. And then also out in Westport, they'll have the last day of the RiverDays Festival, which will have a parade at 11. There'll be vendors, games, and fireworks at dusk. And also downtown Elizabethtown, they're going to have Rocktoberfest. Noon Rotary puts, I think it's Noon Rotary puts that on every year for the last several years. They're going to be downtown in the Quincy lot, and they'll have a free show with Josh Mitchell, Dave, Dale, and the Caribou. Vendors from 4 p.m. on. There's also a pickleball open that day on the 20th and 21st at the American Legion, but registration ended on September 14th. But I thought it was kind of cool, so I thought maybe you could, if you're interested in pickleball, they have a Facebook page now. It's called the Elizabethtown Pickleball Commission page, which I think is pretty cool. You can check that out to find out other events they have in the future. Also, we'll have another event on Saturday in Radcliff called the Radcliff Cultural Festival, which starts at 4 p.m. It's at the City Hall in Radcliff. And last but not least, the class of 1975 50th reunion is at Third and Landing, I think around 5 p.m., dinner at 6 p.m. That's the Elizabethtown High School class of 75 50th anniversary, which is crazy to me that it's 50th because, that seems old. But I hope you guys have fun out there. All right, we'll move on to Sunday. John, can you hear us? I got you muted right now. I think he's just got a problem there. But we'll keep on moving. On Sunday, September 21st, we got the USSA Legends of the Fall baseball tournament out at the Elizabethtown Sports Park. It continues out throughout the weekend. There's that. And then also on Sunday evening, they're going to have a social academy, a pizza making masterclass from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 6 o'clock. And it'll be at Social and Main in Elizabeth. So I think that sounds pretty cool. This is something new I noticed that Social on Main's been doing. They've been offering different types of cooking classes, which I think is pretty cool. So check that out on Sunday at 4 to 6 p.m. You can also find it on Social on Main's Facebook page. You can go there to find more information. And then we don't normally cover the next week's events, but we're going to do that real quick because there was a couple things here on Monday, September 22nd. There's a teddy bear clinic. So those of you that have younger kids, 10 a.m. at the Hardin County Public Library. And also there's going to be a Etown City Council work session at Pritchard Community Center at 4:30 p.m. You want to stay up on what's going on in the City Council during that work session. That'll be there. Also, Tuesday, September 23rd, which would be next week today, there's going to be the Hardin County Physical Court meeting, a voting meeting, and that's at 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the physical courtroom. Physical, I can never say it right.
Physical.
Physical. 150 North Provident Way. And that is, that's something that the county's done to move some of these meetings to after 5 o'clock so that the public can participate, or at least not really participate, but at least be there and see what's going on. You can also watch a lot of those meetings if you're interested in county government on their YouTube channel. They stream a lot of those meetings. And then also, I think that night the Etown Planning Commission is having a reoccurring public meeting from 6 to 7 p.m. I don't know where that meeting's at.
That's at Pritchard, and that's usually where I get a lot of my information. That's how I knew Baskin Robbins was coming. They have not posted the agenda yet on their PDF. It looks like they're not even updating their website, the Planning Commission website currently. I had to go ask somebody when they were meeting again, but they should post it, I think, 48 hours before they go live. So hopefully Tuesday for the show, I'll have what's being talked about. You asked me about football. It's North Hardin at Valley. So North Hardin, sorry, Scott. I love the Trojans. Got them wrong. North Hardin's at Valley. Fort Knox is at Shawnee. So we got 3 Hardin County schools up in Louisville. And something else we missed, Thurman Landing, which is a fantastic facility down in Sonora. They're having food trucks on Wednesday from 5 to 7. And I don't know if John talked about this, but the MaxiCon, I don't know if we missed that or not, but it's a comics mini-con convention, Pokemon. It's geared toward kids. They've got games and other things going on. That's from 10 to 5 at the Haycraft. If you look on Facebook, Maxwell Erickson or Etown Comics have more information. You can stop by their new store out near Roses for more information. I was just in the Haycraft a few weeks ago for a comedy show. It's a great facility. And I was speaking of Social on Main, I was in a comedy show this weekend, and it was great too. So hopefully we got all that stuff done.
I think we do. I think we covered it all. And sorry about John over here. I guess he can look, but can't talk or hear. So yeah, we appreciate all that work you put into those events. Coming up with those events for us, John, even though you couldn't share them with us. We did our best. Hopefully we hit all your main points, and we'll get that fixed for next week. Before we leave, though, wanted to go ahead and give everybody an opportunity to scan our QR code. And also, that'll take you to hardinlocal.com, which I really want to hammer home the fact that we want you guys to follow us on any different platform you use. And the one that I really want to harp on today is YouTube, our YouTube channel. We only got 100 followers on there, which is pretty weak. It's weak sauce. I think we can do better. So I would love it if you guys would go click on, scan that QR code or go to hardinlocal.com and go to our YouTube channel and go ahead and follow us and turn on notifications specifically for our live streams, because we live stream there too. But I also post all the clips and everything on YouTube. And then our other big channel we're trying to grow is our TikTok as well. So if you haven't followed us on TikTok and you use TikTok, go check us out on there. You can find the link on hardinlocal.com or by scanning that QR code right there. Anywho, that is all we have for you guys today, unless I'm missing something. Scott, do you have anything?
The only thing I have, I know John and Nick touched on Radcliff events going on. We'll say if you all want to improve your speech or want to get involved with the local Toastmasters organization, that happens every third and first Tuesday of the month. So there's one going on tonight at 6:30. I forget the name. It's the Knox Alliance building right across from where the Renner Center is in Radcliff. So if you want to improve your speaking capabilities or learn something about it, feel free to have it going on. But other than that, that's all I have.
I've got one more. The PAC, the Performing Arts Center at John Hardin, they're opening their 2025-26 season this weekend with a Tony Award-winning Ragtime. I know I saw Scott's son perform in Footloose over there. It's a great facility to watch a show. I don't know a whole lot about Ragtime. I don't know if I've ever paid attention to that. Maybe I heard some songs when I was younger. It looks like performances start September 19th. So we're looking at, Friday and Saturday. I'm assuming they've got stuff. Get your tickets at www.thepac.net. That's PAC. They also have a Facebook page under HCS space PAC, all caps, that you can follow. So that's going on too. I know this area's got so many great young kids in the performing arts, and it'd be great to just support them. I'm sure some of them really can sing. I can't sing so hopefully it's a good show.
Great. I was just going through showing some comments that we've had. Jamie was talking about the great double cheeseburger I think yesterday, which Jamie, we talked about that earlier before you got here late, which we appreciate you showing up either way. But yeah, it was a great event. I still have one more cheeseburger to eat. I got me an extra one, and it's in my fridge waiting for this stream to over. I'm going to heat it up. So good.
Even though John can't talk, Chuck Hall said Purple Toad has put out a limited amount of Papal wine. So Purple Toad it's an area brand. I mean, people know who it is. So they've got Papal wine for John to go check out.
And we also had Jamie talking about, let us judge that, Nate. All right, guys. Well, we're signing off. We're about to hit our hour, which I think that's the first time we've hit it. We're 30 seconds away. We thank you guys for joining. We had quite a few watching the stream today. I think it was our most watched stream, so we appreciate you guys joining us. Check back here later today and tomorrow. I'll cut out each segment of the video and post the segment videos, and then I'll start making clips, and we'll start posting those clips out there as well. We appreciate if you see those clips, and if it's something that you support, sharing them on your page so that we can get more people drawn over here to Hardin Local. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Peace out, guys.